"Mommy, there's someone in my room." Silence. Then a whisper in the dark. "She can't see me, little one. But I see you." A single, heavy, discordant choir note rings out, then cuts to silence. Every cop in the city knows about the 13th floor, the one that doesn't exist on any map, the one you only get transferred to if you've seen things you can't explain. I've been seeing shadows my whole life. My mother said it was imagination. Then she died. The shadows got louder. Welcome to Specter Division, where the dead are the victims, the witnesses, and sometimes the killers. Detective Stone, 3 years in homicide. Impressive. Most who see what you see don't last 3 months. I don't know what you mean. Sit. Tell me about the shadow in your bedroom when you were 7. Because it's still there, detective. And tonight, it's your first case. Case 4497, abandoned warehouse, dockside. A figure in white, 2 witnesses catatonic, 1 missing. It knew it was being watched. Rule 1, don't touch the ghosts. Rule 2, if a ghost touches you, don't scream. It feeds on fear. Rule 3, Corvus is always right, even when he's wrong. Rain, creaking metal, a single distant moan. Even the regular cops keep their distance when Spectre shows up. Spectral energy is off the charts. Whatever's here, it's old and angry. He saw too much. His mind shut down to protect itself. I wondered what could be worse than the things I'd already seen. At the far end, it waited. Not one spirit, dozens, hundreds, layered, stacked, like they were trapped inside each other. For a second I saw them, faces pressed against invisible glass. Not one ghost. A prison. Stay behind me, Stone. Whatever happens, don't let it touch you. I'd heard that before. It never worked out well. From the crack, 100 voices poured out, but one cut through the noise. "Mira, my baby, you're so beautiful now." My throat closed. "Mom." Corvus fired. Too late. When it touched me, it didn't burn. It showed me. My mother running. Candles. A figure in black. Her voice. "Take me instead." Then everything went black. Somewhere, far away, Juno's voice. "Get her back to HQ. Now." She didn't die. She was taken. And she's still in there. Trapped. "Trapped in what?" Juno asked. I forced the word out. The hollow. For the first time since I met him, Corvus looked afraid. Somewhere, a child's whisper echoed. "Mommy, there's someone in my room." Then nothing. Last time I learned that the dead don't forget, and neither does the thing that took my mother. A child's whisper. "Mommy, there's someone in my room." "You're awake. Good. Don't move. Your brain's been doing interpretive dance for the last 6 hours." "My mother. I saw her. She's in that thing. Trapped." "Why do you have a picture of my mother?" "Because I knew her. Before you were born. Before the Hollow found her. She was my partner. Mira Stone was the best agent we ever had. She saw the Hollow coming. It took her instead. She left this for you. She knew you'd have her gift. And her curse. My dearest Mira, if you're reading this, I'm gone. Not dead, gone. The Hollow is the first ghost. Before death, there was emptiness. It learned to take, to trap, to keep. The Hollow can't be killed, but it can be bound. It takes souls to feel alive. If we starve it, it weakens. My mother offered herself. To save me. To starve it. Mira, we have a problem. The white figure. It's back, at the docks. And it's not alone. It's bringing them to the surface, showing them off. It wants me to see. It's a trap, Stone. My mother is in there. I'm going. That's an order. With respect, sir. I'm not your agent right now. I'm her daughter. The air felt cold, empty, like the world itself was being inhaled. I'm here. Show me my mother. Waves crashing against the wood. The figure turned. Its face shifted, becoming hers. Mira, run. Please don't let it keep you too. Then the voice changed. Deep, ancient, hungry. She begged, you know. Begged me to take her instead of you. Such love, such delicious fear. Join them, join your mother, be with her forever. Mira, duck! A high-pitched electronic hum followed by a blinding flash. We're not losing you too, detective. I'm so proud of you. Find the first ritual. Bind it. Free us. Mom, I love you. The whisper fades into the sound of falling rain. She was there, not a vision, not a dream. She left me more than a message. She left me proof. I'm going to find you, Hollow, and I'll burn you empty. Thunder rumbles as the screen cuts to black. To be continued. Last time I learned that my mother isn't dead. She's a prisoner. And the thing holding her? It's been feeding on me my whole life. Inside the locket, I found more than a photo. I found a map to St. Agnes Asylum, abandoned for 50 years. That's where they found the Hollow for the first time. I've carried that failure for 20 years. I should have died instead of her. Then let's finish what you started. It's a wound in the world, Stone. You might not come back. Least I can do is try. Wind howling through dead trees. Stay close, don't touch anything, and if you hear your name, don't answer. The air was thick with the weight of forgotten screams. Spectral density is off the charts. This place is a dam ready to burst. The chapel is in the basement. If this works, we starve it for a generation. And if it doesn't, then you take care of my little girl. She knew she might not come back, and she went anyway. We did everything right. But the Hollow was stronger than we knew. It broke free, and it took her. Low, echoing, thrumming sound. I could see it. The moment everything changed. She saved you, she pushed you out. I lived that moment every day. I should have stayed. I should have fought. If you're reading this, Mira, I'm sorry. I left you a key. The locket isn't just a keepsake, it's a weapon. Wear it. It will remember me, and it will hesitate. She planned this. She knew I'd come. The temperature drops. Breath becomes visible as white mist. It knows we're here. The candles go out. Silence. You came. I knew you would. Love is so predictable, so delicious. For a moment, my mother's eyes met mine. She was shaking her head. Run. Please run. I'm not running. Not anymore. You want to feed? Feed on this. The Hollow screeches in pain as the light burns its surface. Now, Mira! Bind it! My mother's voice was strong again, clear, full of hope. A choir of hundreds of voices begins to chant together. The sound of thousands of voices screaming and hoping as the chapel walls shatter into light. To be continued. Last time, I learned that love isn't just a feeling, it's a weapon, and I'm about to fire. Now, Mira, bind it! My mother's voice screamed from the dark. The Hollow was breaking. Trapped souls pushed against the cracks, desperate for a way out. Ancient, low groaning, and the sound of cracking ice. Juno, the circle. We need to complete it. Mira, keep that thing distracted. The light pulsed with my heartbeat. It burned, but I couldn't let go. The circle's broken. It won't hold. Then we need a new anchor. Something the Hollow fears more than the circle. A willing sacrifice. My stomach dropped. Someone gives themselves willingly. The circle locks. The binding holds. I didn't hesitate. Then I'll do it. She waited 20 years for me. I can wait forever for her. Mom, I'm coming. I felt the cold rising through my boots. It was her choice, Corvus had said, but I wasn't doing it for them. I was doing it for her. No, you're not. Wren, the archivist. The first ritual failed because the Hollow cheated. It used her love as a weapon, made her hesitate. That hesitation broke the circle. A single, pure, and crystal-clear bell note echoes, "What is that?" The first bell, from the first church on this land. It's been waiting for this moment. I was that priest. I bound it once. Then it came back and took everything. So I waited. I became the archivist. I waited for someone like Lyra, someone like you. Wren rang it again. The Hollow didn't just scream, it shattered. A deafening chorus of joy and release fills the chapel. They're breaking through. They're free. Among the ghosts, a familiar face became solid, real. Mira, baby. My heart stopped. It was really her. Mother and daughter sob and embrace. Wren was gone, faded to nothing. They're free, Mira. They're finally free. At what cost? I looked at the bell and wondered if the price was worth the peace. We walked out into the first real dawn I'd seen in years. My mother was back, but the city was different. The hollow was gone, but the echo remained. Total silence as the screen fades to black. The end. Last time, I learned that freedom isn't free. Someone always pays. But for one moment, I didn't care. My mother was alive. My mother was home. You're so beautiful, so strong. I watched you, every birthday, every tear. I couldn't answer. I thought you were dead. I thought I imagined you, but you were there, trapped. Lyra. I'm sorry. I should have. You raised my daughter. You kept her safe. You have nothing to apologize for. I failed you. I ran. You lived. That's what I asked you to do. I hate to interrupt the reunion, but we have a problem. Lyra, you were inside that thing for 20 years. That leaves a mark, a connection. Can you feel it? A shadow crossed my mother's face. Yes, I can feel it. Like a thread, pulling. The hollow isn't gone. It's just waiting for me to weaken, to sleep, to forget, and then it will pull me back. The hollow left a piece of itself inside you, a tether. As long as it exists, it can find you, and eventually take you back. We have to cut it. We have to finish this. 20 years too late. If the hollow ever returns, go to the first church, not this one, the real one, beneath the city. The roots of the ritual are there. If we can perform it correctly, we can sever the tether permanently. We went down, below the city, below the noise, below the forgetting. Mira, it's dangerous. The hollow will be waiting. I didn't care. We were ending this. Tonight. At the end of the line, we found it. The first church. The door groaned as Corvus pushed. Beyond, a chapel perfectly preserved in the dust of centuries. It knows we're here. The altar was waiting. The second bell was waiting. And then the temperature plummeted. Our breath became white mist. Did you really think you could leave? You're mine. You've always been mine. The hollow's voice was everywhere. Ancient. Hungry. It wasn't here to play. It was here to take. Mom! The tether was a noose of shadow. 2 souls for the price of 1. Even better. Corvus lunged for the bell. Juno began the prayer. It wasn't enough. Then the locket flared. Not just light. A voice. Wren's voice. Ring the bell, Mira. Ring it with everything you are. I let go of my mother and reached. A single, loud heartbeat thumps in the silence. Then the bell begins to ring, echoing through the earth. To be continued. Last time I learned that freedom has a price. Tonight, the bell calls and it's dead. Ring it with everything you are. Wren's voice whispered from the locket. Mira, don't let go! I won't! Sound of the building shaking and Lyra's nails scraping against the stone. Love is so willing to bleed, the hollow hissed. Mira, now together. A second pure, resonant bell note rings out, clashing with the darkness. The bells don't destroy it. They sever the connections. They need an anchor. A willing soul to take the hollow's place in the tether. Eternal connection. Eternal awareness of the void. Forever. A willing sacrifice. Lyra, I'm sorry, I should have. You raised my daughter. You kept her safe. You have nothing to apologize for. I failed you. I ran. You lived. That's what I asked you to do. I've carried that failure for 20 years. I should have died instead of her. Then let's finish what you started. It's a wound in the world, Stone. You might not come back. A volunteer. How touching. Corvus didn't look back. Tell her I tried. Tell her I finally did something right. The sound of the tether snapping tight. A sound like 100 strings snapping at once. Corvus, you fool, you beautiful, stupid fool. It doesn't hurt. It just feels like everything I ever feared. I won't let you take him. Wait, look. Corvus's eyes flickered, not with hunger, but with steel. I'm still here. I control the connection. I am the bridge. The hollow didn't win. It was contained. Corvus had become the gatekeeper. This is not how it works, the hollow hissed. It does now. The chapel fell still. We walked out of the darkness and into the dawn. What happens now? Now? We watch. We wait. And if the hollow ever stirs, I'll know. I'll be ready. They say the dead don't forget. Neither do the living. We carry our ghosts with us, but sometimes the ghosts carry us. The end. A single soft bell note fades into the distance. Then, my mother's voice, softly humming a lullaby as the screen fades to black.